At 2:43 a.m., Emma Jensen woke to the sound of her front door creaking open. Thinking it was the wind or a neighbor, she froze when she realized someone was in her house. Carefully, she grabbed her phone and dialed 911, whispering her address. Before the operator could respond, Emma heard footsteps in the hallway. The intruder was inside. Grabbing a baseball bat Daniel had left by the door, she waited in the shadows. The man appeared, flashlight in hand, wearing a black mask. Without warning, Emma swung the bat at his head, knocking the flashlight out of his hand. He pulled a knife. "You've made a mistake, lady," he sneered. But Emma had been trained by Daniel in self-defense. She sidestepped, jabbing the bat into his ribs, then delivered a knee to his groin. The man staggered back. His mask shifted. It was Martin Becker, Daniel's best friend. "Martin?" she gasped. "I didn't want to do this," he said, gripping the knife. "But Daniel's in debt. You have no idea what I've had to do to get him out of it." "You wanted his life and thought killing me would get you closer?" Emma asked in disbelief. Martin nodded. "You'll be the 8th. I've been careful. But you figured it out." Emma's hands shook. She couldn't let him win. "You think you're going to get away with this?" she said. "You messed up. You underestimated me," Martin sneered. "Shut up." Emma moved quickly, lunging for her phone and dialing 911 again. Before she could speak, Martin knocked it from her hand. But it was too late. The operator had already received the call. Desperate, Martin lunged, but Emma reached into the drawer and pulled out a concealed gun. "I'm not helpless, Martin," she said, aiming it at him. Martin froze. "You won't get away with this," Emma said firmly. The door suddenly burst open. Daniel stood there, pale, with Martin's accomplice behind him. Emma's heart dropped. Daniel had been in on it. "Not you too," she whispered, her voice breaking. Before she could react, the man lunged forward. Emma's world went black. Emma woke to see Daniel in the doorway with the accomplice behind him. "What the hell is going on?" she demanded, her voice shaking. Daniel's face was filled with regret. "I didn't want it to go this far, Emma," he said, looking at Martin's crumpled body. "I never wanted this." Emma was stunned. Daniel had been part of Martin's plan all along, driven by debts, jealousy, and the desire for a new life. "I couldn't stop him," Daniel confessed. "I was too deep in." The accomplice stepped forward, cold and calculating. "We have no time for this. The job's not finished." Martin made mistakes. Emma's blood ran cold. The accomplice was just as dangerous. Emma's voice was steady. "You're all wrong." The man laughed. "You're alone now. Your children won't save you." Emma pressed a hidden alert on her phone. The police were already on their way. The man reached for his gun, but Emma fired first. He staggered back, clutching his side. The knife slipped from his hand. As sirens grew louder, the door burst open, and police officers swarmed in. Martin's accomplice was arrested on the spot. Daniel stood frozen, unable to speak. "Take him away," Emma said. "He's not the man I thought he was." The full truth emerged. Daniel and Martin were arrested, part of a conspiracy to take everything from Emma. But Emma, with her quick thinking and determination, outsmarted them both. As the trial began, Emma stood tall, her children by her side. She had faced the unimaginable and survived.